This is great. This angle's really good. I'm just gonna start flicking around. I don't know if anyone knows I'm live. It's what I look like right now. It's my coat. There's no one in here. This coat makes me look like a marshmallow. Uh, hey guys, it's just me. All right, we're doing some juggling practice today because I worked yesterday and it's my day off. There's people in here. Who is it? It's Dams. Hello. um, I don't think anyone heard what I just said because you're my first viewer in here. Thanks for joining. Oh my god, you guys are so quick with it. I didn't expect anyone to be in here. Um, I can vertical stream now. That's basically all I wanted to say. Bell gang, you're juggling. I'm doing some juggling practice because it's probably like my weakest skill. Um, I'm probably comparing myself to people who are like on an expert level, wanting to be on that level. I'm very I'm very beginner when it comes to juggling. Congratulations. Happy birthday, everybody. It was my birthday in Captain Zad's stream today on Twitch, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. This is my backyard. It's backyarding. We do have like a herb garden, which is the parsley is really taken to this little plot here, as you can see. I need to do some. I'll show you our lawnmower. Excuse me. Don't know why I'm showing you the lawnmower, but it's just funny. I don't know if you guys have one of these. It's like one of those manual ones that you gotta push. Should we do some mowing right now? This is content. Let me see if I can remember which way it goes. That's incorrect. Okay. And then you go like that. And cut all the weeds. It's currently it's currently winter here. The ground is very wet because it rained yesterday as well. That's enough of that. Let's put that back. My feet are getting very wet. Landscaping stream. Yeah. Wouldn't expect too much out of my skill set of landscaping. I'm not a tradesman woman, not licensed. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be too in my head thinking about people watching me juggle now. So if I look really bad, it's because of you guys. I'm not actually bad. That's all I want to say. No, I'm kidding. Um anyway, I've been practicing juggling every day. I have been juggling my hula hoops as well. It's a lot easier to juggle, obviously, with shapes that aren't like rings. You have to like really change your grip and the skills with using hula hoops is different. This is very basic. You got this. Thanks, Dams. All right. Do, do, do. Hold on. Warming up. Let's do it. And I dropped it. And that's okay. That's what I teach the kids when I used to do juggling lessons with the kids. If you drop it, you pick it back up again. Okay. see how many cycles I can do. That was better. Could do like some cool tricks. These are so beat up, by the way. I don't know if you can see. It's like little it's like one of those I don't know if you guys have those mushrooms that are like puffballs and they like shoot out little spores. That's what it reminds me of. They're filled with like this fine dust. It's kind of like chalk, you know. I feel like I'm a weightlifter or one of those guys who puts chalks on their hands. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Too high. Okay. Just send it. Too far out. Too high. And I dropped it. Just picking it up. All right. We do be having those fungi. There's some fungi in chat right now. Hello, Decar Livans. I don't think I've met you. I don't think you've been in here before. Are you on Discord? Or did you just find this on YouTube? I'm curious to know if you would like to share. Do you guys want to see my hula hoops? I can show you some of my little mini double tricks if you want. I'm like, this is content. This is fun. I found on YouTube I was doom scrolling. Hell yeah. The whole method gonna change on fourth ball, just heads up. That's crazy because I have 3. Oh, you mean, yeah, when I upgrade to fourth? Are you a juggler? Car washer? I love your username, by the way. Welcome in. We got D, we got car washer. We be washing cars. All right, I'm gonna get my hoops so that I feel like I'm kind of more pro. You know what I mean? With the sparkly ones. All right. These are my little minis. Oh, I already messed up. You want to have it this grip and then whoop. They're slippery because they've been rained on, which is really good for hoop tricks. You want to see this one? This one's a little bit fun. It just goes around like your index finger. Whoop. And then you catch it on the other side. And this one, back the other way, and you catch it. And then you can like spin it around. Whoa. And whoop. Slippery. It's like getting stuck on my thumb because it's wet. Kinda. You're kind of a juggler? I really should not try to hula hoop with wet hula hoops. It's not really working out for me. Maybe if I take this baggy ass coat off as well. It's not yeah. Alright. Nice and wet. Wipe it on my pants. Sick. Thanks. Thanks, car washer. Alright. Practice. Some flossing. Whoop. Do some iso pops. Boom, 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 boom. Do a weave. Boom, 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 boom. What else should I do? This one's pretty fun. We could do like behind a behind weave. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you. I feel much more confident with hula hoops than with juggling. That's a mosquito. That was a bloody big mosquito. I'm Australian, by the way. Yeah, I've been hooping for 10 years. It's just, a way to pass the time, something fun to do. Um, but yeah, juggling with hula hoops, bit more of a challenge because you have this like grip. Instead of like, obviously, with juggling, you're just like throwing it up into the air, catching it, which feels pretty simple. You have to like catch your hula hoop in the air, like with this grip. Thank you. They were really wet before because they got rained on and I was dropping them all over the place because they were so slippery. Oops, hit myself in the face. They're still a little bit slippery. But yeah, the weave is probably like one of the most fun ones. I still want to be able to do a 3-beat weave, which is like you go over like this and you have to do it over your thumb. I can only do it on my hips. I will get my big hula hoop. Hold on. So, this one's a lot bigger. um, they're all quite pretty. Like this one's iridescent. It's also kind of scuffed and marked up because I've had it for a while. Trying to catch it in the sunlight, but yeah. That other one was like sparkly tape. This one's not taped, it's just like a naked it's called Goldilocks Poly Pro. So usually Poly Pro is like more of a thin tubing, it's more hollow. This has like it's more robust. It's like a thicker tubing. Message retracted. That's okay. I'm amazed. Thank you. Big hoop. Big hoop. Oh, gotcha. It translated that to big hope for me. Thanks, YouTube. But yeah, do you want to see how I teach the kids how to hula hoop? I'll give you the rundown, okay? We hold it against the small of our back, our waist, like this. We have one hand on 3 o'clock, one hand on 9 o'clock. Yeah? Imagine it's like a clock. So we say 12, 3, 6, 9, 3, 9. Hold it against the small of our back. Now, we have our dinner on our big dinner plate here. Do we want to spill our dinner on the floor? No. Keep your dinner plate nice and flat. All right? We're going to keep our feet about hip width apart. And we're going to go in one direction. I hula hoop to the right. So I'm going to go all the way to the left until my back arm can't stretch any further. Going to push with that backhand that's all the way stretched out into my belly. And you can spin around with your hula hoop in the same direction. If I spun in the opposite direction, it's going to fall down. So make sure you go with the hula hoop. And that's how I teach the children. And that's how you do it. But yeah, this one's really fun. I got this specifically to learn leg hooping. And trackies are probably not like the best. That's really good for stretching your back. I should really do some warm-up stretches if I'm going to do this. I can get about 2 rotations before I lose it. It's another thing I teach people when they're starting. You can like stagger. Got like a tickle in my throat this winter. It's just all the time. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. So if I'm going to the right, I like to have my right foot, my dominant foot forward. And you kind of go like whoop, front and back on your legs. If you can see me doing that, it's less of like this kind of I look very silly. It's less of like in the hips. It's more like a front and back kind of thing. I can barely get one. Yeah, I have been doing it for 10 years, but I've focused mainly on what we call like tech moves. So playing with doubles, little mini hoops, doing more kind of tricks with my hands. Um, they're like more on body hula hoopers, I guess you would call them, who do like the very classic circus skills of multiple hula hoops. So the foundations of that is like obviously being able to waist hoop, um, lift one up above your head. So waist hooping, and then being able to also drop it down lower and leg hoop. And then you have to oh, get it back up your body so it doesn't fall on the floor. Where's my coffee? I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite coffee places. I got a coffee this morning. It is called the Two Men Cafe. That is flipped at the moment because it's front facing. Back facing? Yeah, front facing camera. Oh yeah, like the rave gloves with like the little LED lights on the fingertips. That's pretty fun. I always wanted to be able to do that. I can do like I'm probably going to fail at this. Um like that one. But yeah, yee. I just imagined the dinosaur being like, yee, yee, yee. But yeah, um, I was practicing juggling. I'm not as confident with it as I mentioned. Yeah, hula hooping has definitely been my hyperfixation. It's where I've put all my time and effort into. Um, anyway, I was going to explain why I like this coffee from this cafe. It's a Vietnamese. Can I come over? Maybe. You got Gen Z money? How much money is Gen Z money? The closest I ever got to that was obsessing over the Melbourne Shuffle and aspiring to be like the cool kids at the Pure Hard Dance Club in Melbourne. Really? Like Melbourne, Victoria? Yes, so this is a Vietnamese. I live in an area with a high population of Vietnamese people. So I also have a banh mi, if you guys know Vietnamese rolls. Because we're in Australasia, as you call it, very close to the south of Asia, Southern Asia, we have obviously a lot of influence. Also from East Asia as well. Like I was explaining to Dams how we have Didi here, which is a Chinese. It's basically Chinese Uber. But this is called a white Vietnamese coffee, which is literally coffee, espresso shot, so 1 shot that I get, and then they put condensed milk in here, and it's so sweet, and this is one of the best ones that you can get in my area, in my humble opinion. Sunbury, Victoria. You know, I'm on the west, without giving too much away, but that's my area. I think Gen Z money was just bluffing. I don't know if he's actually coming over. It's a shame. Coming up with a notification for me to add a Q&A sticker. That's really how did you find out about it, Kev? You're just curious? The sunshine is really nice at the moment, guys. Especially with it being winter. This is like pretty nice. It was pouring down, or as you would say in very beautiful phrase in Australian English, we'd say it was pissing down. Yeah, I'm about as much of a white girl as you can get, if you couldn't tell. Um, I love an iced coffee. Vietnamese iced coffee, it's where it's at. When I'm feeling adventurous, it's not actually even that adventurous because it's just like a sweet condensed milk iced coffee. Excuse me. But if I'm going and getting my standard coffee, it's just like an iced latte with soy milk. A soy iced latte. I got way into hardstyle music. Yeah, okay. It's really big here, like DEF CON, yeah. I have friends who are really into hardstyle. I was going to like festivals, but I was always, I guess, into the psytrance and the drum and bass and the electronic music over. It's starting to get meltingly hot here. Ah, I wish you could feel the breeze here right now. It's like a cool breeze from it being like still kind of humid from the rain before, the night before. And there's like this sunshine as well. Ah! But yeah, I was part of the community on a website called melbshuffle.net for a while. Not as good as most of the other folks. I always wanted to shuffle. I kind of I kind of learnt it. Like I say kind of. And I mean hardstyle is pretty niche and brutal if you're into the chiller stuff that's more hypnotic and soothing. Yeah. Like there's an artist I might send to Dams, I feel like. I don't know if you're that into psytrance. Um it sounds very similar to some of the psychedelic rock that you shared with me. Um, they're called Kalia Scintilla, and they're an Australian. I think they're a duo or a group, but yeah, they have a lot of influences from other cultures like Indian music and Middle Eastern music. It's very trancey and it's very trippy. Yeah, I never went to like I think it was Mafia and DEF CON, and they would go and they would have a great time. They loved it. They had their TNs on, their little Adidas or Nike bum bag. Um, I don't know about you would probably know about the like hard style culture, Kev. If anyone knows about like Adlays and you know, the guys, the kind of usual suspects that would go to hard style wearing their brand name, sports brand name clothing. It's very funny. I grew up in the inner west suburbs of Sydney, so I went to high school with those guys. I'm not surprised that you know who they are, Dams. Hell yeah. It's pretty sick. Um, I kind of want to chat to you guys. Small world. Yeah, I mean they're pretty dope. You also know Tipper, don't you? Because Tipper is an Australian artist. Psh. So this one's called Around the World. It's called Orbit. orbit because it's like an orbiting ring. And then a vortex. It's the one I showed you before, where you go like this above your head and then bring it down from a vortex back onto your waist again. Oh, my back has been tight recently. Yeah, I know, Spongle and OPO is not really part of that crowd. I'm trying to think. There was like some reggae, reggaeton kind of like artists that were in that crowd. I can't remember their name at the moment. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've gone to like what we call a bush doof. That was my 20s, and I'm 32 now. I remember it's like this duo that I'm trying to remember. They actually came to Wagga one time, and I'd seen them at bush doofs. Wagga Wagga is where I used to live. It is a real place. One of the biggest bush doofs is out there, which is kind of like a socialist, like hippie commune kind of idea. Um, it's yeah, it's funny. It's like I call it the poor man's Burning Man. We call it Burning Seed, and it's like the same idea, but I feel like it's even more down to earth. Not to be punny about it. Some of the best ambient ever. Yeah. Um, I feel for that guy because he recorded like some of his best music while he was in hospital. He's had like a pretty big life. Yeah. You always carry a hula hoop. For me, that's true. Probably better than what Burning Man seems. Yeah. Yeah. I've had people who go bush diving in Australia be like, I'm gonna go to Burning Man in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm like, okay, sounds expensive. It's like what's that music festival called that just happened? It was like a few months ago. It's also in that same area. Why am I blanking? I literally watched the live streams from it and I can't remember the name of it. Oh, you never knew that about Tipper? Yeah. Like he had a lot of health issues and things. Um, which a lot of artists, I think, when they go through something difficult, tend to create some of their best quality stuff. Ooh, fancy. Yeah. This is a Vietnamese iced coffee. It's dripping because I've had it for like a few hours. I am slow. Also kind of humid out here. It like rained last night. But yeah, one of my favorite places, the Two Men Cafe. It's a white condensed milk Vietnamese coffee. You're vertical. I know. I was like checking it all yesterday and it was kept telling me you need more than 50 subscribers. I'm like, bitch, I got 10 like just the other day. Like Herb subscribed, 86 subscribed. You guys, Lollapalooza, it's like that. I can't believe I can't remember what it's called because it's one of the biggest music events that all the influencers go to. Anyway, it's like almost midday. We are 3 minutes away from midday today. Um, recovering, not EDC. Literally like the one that just went by, the one that just went past. Coachella, thank you, Queen. I couldn't recall the name for the life of me. How is everybody? I watched so many of the live streams as well. Everyone was like, Addison Rae. She's cool. She's all right. Um, yeah. Well, it seems so obvious, right? And it seems like I wouldn't forget that that's what the name of it was. Hey, do you guys want to see me juggle really badly? I'll just prove that I can do something. So I know how to I know how to hula hoop pretty well. Pretty decently. It's been 10 years, so you would hope so. But I'm not that good. I'm not that good at juggling. So you guys can watch me try my best. You bleached your hair. It is the yellow of the hat. That's yeah, that's good. We love that with the I have red like undertone in my hair even though it's brown, so when I do bleach it, it's just like orange. um that's where your mental health is. You can always just put a party color over that. You can just put like a semi-permanent color on there. It's fine. I'll never forget the night before my cosmetology graduation, I made my hair green. No, not the cosmetology as well, because everyone's gonna be like, "You're a cosmetologist?" That sucks. KJ, remind me again, it's so Kevin John, and then Kylie? I'm sorry. I only just learnt your name like literally 2 days ago. Katie. Katie. Thank you. Katie John. All right, I got it now. I've done so much to my hair. It's honestly not even bad. I'm gonna put grey over this and call it a day. I'm talking about my juggling. My hula hooping is pretty decent. Oh, Johnson. True. Okay. Kylie Johnson and Kevin Johnson. Johnson and Johnson. Thank you for reminding me, refreshing me on that. She's like, I'm not very good. I'm talking about my juggling. I'll show you my juggling. Hmm. So, I've had these for ages. There's just like powder coming out of them now. I think they're gonna like eventually just, you can't really see it. Oh, there you go. A little puff. I'm probably inhaling this like as I'm juggling. And yeah, right, she's like, oh yeah, Katie. Yeah, Katie. Katie Johnson and Kevin Johnson. Hi, Maya. You have the same name as my housemate's cat. Just a quick fact. Quinonerus. That's an interesting username. Sorry, Katie, that I forgot your name. I actually feel really bad. This is when the chat is like going past really quick. Retaining information. It's a new skill for me. Mine is Christy, just to add confusion. Oh, okay. Kirsty. I read that wrong. Kirsty. I like the name Kirsty. Lots of K's and J's around here, it seems. Yeah, that's a rule. Apart from Maya. Maya, you can be in here too, but my streams exclusively only for the K's and J's. I say it nice. Christy. I love you. Okay. I appreciate that. Nice to meet you. All right. Let's practice. That's why I started this for accountability. Um, I'm trying to get the skill set to juggle my hoops better. Kirsty. Kirsty. Kirsty? Kirsty. Katie? Kirsty. Kevin. Lots of K's. Alex is an odd one out. But yeah, all right. I'm really not good. Please lower your expectations. Also, because I feel like not as confident in this, I'm probably gonna drop my juggling balls on the ground. Um, I still want to learn how to do this one with the one hand. You're like, you have to kind of like throw it towards you. It's so quick though. Yeah. Let's put a pin in that one. Let's just do some classic 3 cycle crossover. So the way that I teach kids, you go 1, 2 like this, and you try to throw them like right in front of your face. You don't want to like move your head around. You just want to keep your eyes kind of level. And I go like, did they cross over? They're like, yes. I'm like, did they switch hands? Yes. And that's basically what you want to do, just with 3. But it's trying to keep them like, keep your arms in the same spot and keep your eyes from going up, because I tend to move my head around. I remember going to Australia and having a New Zealander pronounce my name Kevin. Kevin, yeah. Hey, Kevin. I can't. I wish I could do a good New Zealand accent. You just say like "fush and chops." Hey, Kevin, you want to go get some fush and chops? Hey, Katie. Trying to figure out how I would say Katie with a New Zealand accent. Behind the back spins with my juggling. I don't juggle well, but I do teach others how to, no big deal. Well, that's how I learned, because I was hired as a circus coach for this dude's business. Um, the whole business model was like doing PE for schools. So it was like a traveling business. We'd go to different schools. Um, yeah. And I didn't even know how to juggle at that point. I was a hula hooper and I wasn't even teaching hula hooping. um, so yeah, I learned from teaching basically. And it's really forgiving to teach children, um, because they don't care if you're very good or not. Yeah, Hooly Dooly, the circus coach. That's me. Um, Hooly Dooly was my own business. How did I get into it? Really the hula hooping was the gateway, and bush doing. So my passion for music, my passion for festivals and seeing fire twirling as well, which I've done a little bit. I don't want to show you. I can't believe I'm doing this. Hold on. Nah, I don't want to show you my armpit. You're like, why? Why are you trying to show us your armpit anyway? Um, yeah. So one time I was fire hooping, and that move I showed you before, I'll show you again. Where I'm like this. So with fire hooping, I have these attachments. They're like spokes, and I put like 3 kind of in a triangle, like on my hula hoop, and yeah, they have the little wicks sticking out, and you put like the liquid. It's not kerosene. We use something different because kerosene's gross. It burns gross. Um, but yeah, you put them on your hula hoop, attach them, you dip them in to the liquid. You gotta like do this to get the excess off, and then you light them up, and I was hula hooping, and I did the vortex like this, and I was wearing a cotton shirt because you should wear organic fabric. Never wear man made fabric like synthetic because it'll melt onto your skin. So that was good. I wasn't wearing synthetic fabric, but basically, with the vortex, my little crop top had like a little, it was not completely form fitting. It was a bit loose. It was my gorilla shirt actually that I was wearing. And I went like this, and the spoke was here on the side of my body, and it just like twisted in the fabric of my shirt. So, um, it was just like held there, like under my shirt, and it was like sitting right here. It was basically, yeah, like having the wick and the flame just kind of cooking my armpit a little bit. um, that was gnarly. That was a gnarly healing process, and it was in a weird spot as well. Um, but it healed fine. The first time I've ever burned myself in like 10 years, as I mentioned. But I only started properly fire hooping and fire twirling probably like 5 years in. Hello, Jen. I'm just telling everyone about the time I burned myself with a hula hoop, which was like 2 years ago now. It's fine. Shit happens, you know. It's a party. I didn't offend Katie, did I? Because I had only just learned her name and I feel bad. I didn't call her the right name. Lol. All right, good. We're practicing juggling because I don't know. Now I can vertical stream. I'm like, I don't know what else to do. Time is literally melting, as Dam said, because we are 40 minutes in and I didn't even notice. Um, what can I do with this? What settings do we have? Oh, oh no. All right, this is really fun, isn't it? Big head. This is the one that Dang Fricker uses. You really, it's really good. You really want to see a close up of my big head, huh? My no makeup frickin' face. Doubt. That sounds like a weird. I hate that. Okay, we're not doing that. That is a weird name for a filter, by the way. Doubt. Spiral eyes. Oh, okay. You're being Am I being hypnotized? You're being hypnotized. I don't know. Let's stop this. Um, how's everyone's day? How are you, Jen? Okay, you said you burned yourself with a hula hoop? Yeah. Not like a friction burn. It was one that was on fire. Yeah. I'll quickly give you the rundown of what happened, Jen. So, you have like with your fire hoop, like these ring attachments, spokes, I call them. They come out of your hula hoop and they have like kind of this, it's not like a spring, but it moves length thing. And then you have the wick on the end and you put like the fire flammable liquid, you soak it into the wick. Um, so I'm like, get my spoke and I dip it. And then to get the excess off, I go like this because you don't want it to just be like drenched when you light it because then it will drip like fire. It's a safety hazard. Um, the time I burnt myself, by the way, was like at a party and I'd been drinking some kava, if anyone knows what that is. Me just being like, I got this. I could drink kava and I can fucking fire hula hoop. It's so chill. Anyway, I'm doing this. I'm hula hooping around the waist, and I do this move that's called the vortex. And when I'm like pulling it up above my head here, that gorilla shirt that I had on last stream, it's a little bit loose. It's an organic material, which is what you want. Don't wear synthetic. But anyway, when I did this, Instead of it going woo up above my head, it gets caught here. Okay, twists in my shirt, and it's basically like, I'll demonstrate, like hanging. It's like hanging just here, and there's like the wick that's pointing straight up and the flame, and I burnt my armpit. It was really weird. There's a city near me called Santa Cruz. Yeah, I think I don't really know Santa Cruz, but I've heard of it. Alternative hippie kind of community, lots of folks like this sort of stuff. And I remember meeting one lady who did fire twirling, but two handheld things. Probably called Lotus fans. I think I know the ones you mean. Good to see you, Jen. Spiral Eyes kind of slays though. Yeah. It's because you guys are hypnotizing me. Why do I look so sleepy when I had like a full night's sleep? I just don't think this is very flattering, this lighting. Um, she was hooping Sonic Speed. Yeah. I thought she was gonna be like, quickly just light this one. Yeah. No, I haven't lit up my fire hoop in a long time, actually. That is badass that you can do that though. Thank you. Yeah. I'll show you my minis. I love my minis. So these are my mini hula hoops. They were a little bit slippery before. They're still slippery, so that moves really hard at the moment. But this one, whoop, I didn't do that correctly. That one's really fun. There's another one that's like this. No. Anyway, me just trying to remember. Haven't been like consistently hula hooping um as much as I want to recently. I would cook myself. I've hit myself many times in the face with hula hoops. And that is, bam, that is part of it. Part of the fun, you could say. I wasn't very good. This is what we call a wave. It's very fun. You're a lot braver than I am. I think I'm just dumb sometimes. I engage in impulsive, risk-taking behavior. Like the fact I drank kava and was wearing something that wasn't form-fitting to my body, and didn't have the foresight to be like, oh yeah, loose fitting clothes, things could get hooked. And that's exactly what happened. You know, impulsive. I could have done a workshop to learn how to eat fire. I can't remember. So I've been to like Spin Fest, Glow Fest as well. They're basically like skill sharing conventions in Australia. And they're pretty big, um, pretty expensive, like $300 for a 3 day festival. We call it a festival. And you get all kinds of circus skills there. So randomly, I did like a contortionist workshop, even though I have no flexibility to speak of. Um, so you're just doing all these, like, there were also people doing industry. You are not dumb. I mean, I have my moments. Um, yeah, there were like industry people who work in flow arts and circus, teaching like workshops how to run your business, how to apply for grants, and blah blah blah. There was a fire breathing workshop that I could have done. My friend did it. Um, Kind of tea, kind of weird story. She was uh considered like on the fire safety team. So every evening they would create like this. closed off area that was called the fire circle. You'd have like a limit of people who could go in with their fire gear and they could fire twirl every evening with like music and stuff. And it was so fun. Was definitely drinking because they had bars like everywhere as well. It's like licensed bars. Um, anyway, there were these fire safety crew, and one of the ladies who was on the fire safety crew, she was teaching the fire breathing workshop, and my friend went to it, and there was a little bit of like drama or like weird stuff happening with that lady in particular that people have had experiences with her in like the performance art space, um like her not paying people and stuff. So anyway, I just heard like bad things about her, so I decided I didn't feel comfortable doing her workshop. If there is another opportunity to do fire breathing, it's obviously you have to take like a lot of safety precautions, but it's basically just the process of like having the liquid, fire, spitting like all the liquid into the fire. Um, Pretty much anyone could do it as long as you're careful. So I'd love to learn that skill. With my job at the moment, I'm feeling like I'm picking up a lot of um, business skills that I didn't really have before, like face painting and balloon twisting, because I was doing like play spaces and running my own business before this, doing like circus stuff. Um, I was doing like spinning plates and teaching juggling, and I would just basically come to markets and stuff and set my whole kit up and kind of like a glorified babysitter for all the parents who are at the events. I did like races as well, like horse, you know, Gold Cup stuff. Um, that's really popular in Australia. A few years back, where these guys were taught how to eat swallow fire. It seems, yeah, yeah, it's getting over that like that fear, I guess. Um, Honestly, like some of the first times that I even was just fire twirling, like with my hula hoop, um, you know, you feel like, oh, what the hell is happening? What am I doing? There's literal flame like next to my face, and I would kind of like psych myself out when I was grabbing my hula hoop if it was like next to the spoke or like where the flame was. And I'd be like changing my grip and stuff, like yeah, just over adjusting because I thought I'm gonna burn myself. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. We're just here. Oh, you leaving, Dams? All right. I might end here. It's almost an hour. I just wanted to hop on. Oh, Queen is leaving. I missed that. Hold on. What are my comment settings at the moment? It should be all messages. Why do you do it to me, YouTube? Putting kids in bed. Okay. It didn't show me your comment, your message, Queen. Have a good one. I might end soon in like 5 minutes as well. Just here. What time is it for you? It would be like 6, 7 p.m. 6, 7. Yeah. So when I shaved my head, that was really good, actually. um, you usually wet your hair, like you have to tie it back. About 7:30 almost, yeah. Yeah. I think also there's like a tiny delay in chat. Okay. Pretty late for you guys. Well, for Jen. Hello, Herb. Thanks for subscribing. We're just freaking around. I have my hula hoops out. I was kind of doing like a an accountability stream to actually practice my juggling because I've been bad with it. What's good, herb? The herb. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. We're just hula hooping. Thought this would be content. I thought this would be like something interesting I could stream for people. How pretty is this, by the way? I don't know how much you can see like of this sparkly tape, but my friend made this and she taped this hula hoop. And it's very pretty. She like yeah, literally made this from tubing. She connected it herself. She actually made me 4 minis and I put extra tape on these ones. Um because I was doing like a glow in the dark performance. My friend is like really good with four hoops, quad hoops. There's just like dust on this one. Yeah. But yeah, I use these specifically for a performance I did that was glow in the dark. How's your day been, Herb? How is everybody? I've asked this before, but I'm hope everyone's having a good day or a good evening. It is now past midday here. It's almost 12:30. I actually quite like the grip because this is textured tape. It's very grippy. I actually quite like that. Let me put that one down. There's so much dust and the tape is lifting. Can see. It's kind of old now. It's been everywhere with me at this point. So dusty. Ugh. I really shouldn't leave these outside, especially when it like rains, but they're undercover. It's just, still. It would be easier with these ones. Yeah, that's better. Stop hitting each other. That's better. Whoosh. Anyway. Nice. I came vertical stream now, so that's pretty chill. That's pretty fun. I don't know what any of this does. Lighting on, that it kind of lit it up a little bit. Retouch. Oh, that's good. I look better now. Let's see the difference. Oh, oh, skin texture. Oh, disgusting. Q&A and polls. Fun. Yeah, I hope your tomorrow is even better, Herb. I hope you have something nice planned for you. If it's work, um, I hope work isn't stressful. Or if you're doing something boring, I hope it isn't too boring. It's definitely been a day. Things seem to be getting better. Yeah, we both had good night's sleep, dams, or a better night's sleep than we usually do. I'm, in general, not great at sleeping. It's not one of my skills. Um, I'm just a light sleeper. Green screen. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm. I'm dying. Why is that something I should be allowed to do? I shouldn't be allowed to do that. Type shit. This guy from Hillary Duff. Um, That's enough. How do I get rid of green screen? Go away. I actually don't know how. Okay, we're good. We're back. Mm. Oh my god, we could play a game. There's so much to do. Did you guys like that? Did you like the green screen? Do you like Michael Jackson in the Men in Black, um, the third Men in Black movie? Anyway, I should maybe finish up soon because I don't really have much else to say. Um, oh, thanks, Herb. I'm just talking smack. I'm just yapping. I saw something the other day that was yeah, I was literally just thinking of that, Kev. The director was like, "Can we not have him in the movie because it's gonna be so hard to shoot, and we're just gonna delete the scene. It's gonna be on the cutting room floor. Like we don't need a cameo from Michael Jackson, but he's like promoting an album, so the producers like put him in the movie, and then he's like hiding in his trailer when he comes onto set and like wouldn't come out of the trailer, and then the director's like, we got to shoot this. Can you please come out? And he comes out in his pajamas. He's not even in costume. He did love being in movies, yeah. Um, no, the director at the end, he did say something kind of sweet. Yeah, that's right. It was like he has to be in the movie, but he has to play an alien, which is so. I could understand why Michael was like, no, I do not need that. Um, do not need people calling me an alien. He's got it hard enough as it is. Yeah. So he refused to do that. He would only play a Men in Black. And then they had him in like Antarctica. They did like a green screen and it had him like call in from Antarctica. And then he kept calling Zed, the character Zed, Zeke, like for every take. And he's like, his name is Zed. And Mike was like, well, wouldn't it be better if his name was Zeke? And he's like, doesn't matter if it would be better or not, because for the past Men in Black movies this entire time, his name has been Zed. Anyway, that's my retelling of a story. It was probably much better if you just go and watch the director telling the story himself. It'd be a lot more entertaining. Um, what is Plum Dusk? Wow, that looks really good. Scary doll. Is this scary, guys? I'm scared. Okay. Slide. I kind of fuck with that. Oh no. Doubt I really don't like. This upsets me. I don't look upset, but I'm really upset. Oh, I hate that. Get rid of it. Radioactive. That's the alpha edit um of Dang Fricka. Oh yeah, Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. It's very good. The Jackson verse. Yeah. Michael got what he wanted. You remembered it a lot better than I did. I don't know why I remember pointless information. You know what I mean? But yeah, filters freak me out. Same. I don't like looking at myself as a sly goblin. That was disturbing. I don't know what else to say, guys. Let's do a tiny bit more juggling practice. You guys can tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how cool I look. Okay, that's better. Sometimes I'm like focusing so hard on getting them into the middle, I literally hit like the other one that's coming down. So when they should be falling, like they go up and cross over, they should be falling down in this kind of. I wish I could like draw and be like, woo, crossing over in an arc. But instead, I'm throwing like both of them up into the middle when I should be like 1, 2, 3. They obviously have to go into the middle, but they kind of have to go one after the other rather than like so quickly. I think I rushed through it maybe. But yeah, that's me. That's me practicing my juggling so I can get good at juggling my hula hoops, which is like my new skill that I want to unlock. Yeah. I'm not even going to show you me juggling my hula hoops because I'm not good. I'm not very good at it yet. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Might say see ya for now. I know Blake's kind of like slowing down on his streaming a little bit. On Discord. I've been hula hooping 10 years and I've probably been juggling like 2 years. And I'm not gonna lie, it like took me a whole year of teaching it to kids because I was teaching it as a circus coach before I could actually juggle, to get good at it, to be able to juggle at all. It did not feel like natural to me, like hula hooping kind of felt more normal, felt more like organic for me to start. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I have to take our dog out on a walk. All right. Check you later, Kev. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for coming in. It's very random. I'm not like mentioning this on Discord or promoting this or anything because I just saw when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, I can finally vertical stream. Considering I have like 56 subscribers now, whoa. We're getting into the big time, boys. We're getting into the big time numbers. But yeah, I don't know if Dang Fricker is going to stream. I feel like they don't usually do. On a Thursday for me, it's kind of midweek. It's like Wednesday for you guys. Pretty sure. But yeah. I don't know what else to say. I feel like we should probably end. Yeah. Thanks for the likes. I don't know how we got 12 likes. Like, who's liking? There is an aeroplane. I don't know how good the audio is on here because with my Audio Technica like mic set up with my laptop, I think you guys were getting a lot of the noise, the background noise. I don't know how well you can hear. Like there's children playing. I can hear them screaming. There's a plane as well. How is the audio? Just quickly. They finally heard our pleas. Please. Please let me vertical stream. Please. But yeah. Yeah. Would be cool to chat more. I like the fact that I can stream and have like all you guys in here so I can talk to everyone. When I'm like in Dang Fricker's stream or something, sometimes it's hard to like talk to you guys properly. Hear the plane, no children though. Okay. Well, the plane was very loud. Thank you guys for being in here. honestly, because, like, you didn't have to be in here. That's good. Yeah, I have, like, an iPhone 14 from memory, or maybe it's a 12. I can't remember. There's so many. It's not the latest one. That's all I know. It's got good, like, video and audio, so that's all right. But yeah, I think that's about it. It's like 1 p.m. for me. I gotta clean. I gotta do some stuff, boring stuff. I've been reading books and having coffee, eating a banh mi, which is like a Vietnamese pork roll. I don't know if you guys are curious to see that. I'm thinking about vertical stream ideas because I know the people yearn for Australian content or to kind of see parts of Australia. I live in Melbourne, which is like the southernmost state, and it's pretty cool. It's a very, like, I don't know what you could compare it to, maybe like Portland or somewhere, Oregon. It's got quite a bit of an art scene, especially like alternative performance art, like stuff like drag shows. A lot of comedians come here. I don't know if you guys know Dropout, but they're touring. I mean, they're going to like all the states, basically, the main states in Australia. Jeremy Colhane is coming down. I love that guy. Not Zach Oyama. Jacob Wysowski is coming. I don't know if you guys watch Dropout like me, but they're all improv artists. I met Iffy in person. If you know who Iffy Nwadwe is, I probably say his last name wrong. He's from Dropout as well. I actually spoke to him. He actually lifted me up and hugged me because that's what he does with his fans. I was overwhelmed, but he did it. Anyway, that's me. A random tangent. Thanks for being here, guys. I'm gonna head out. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Maybe, yeah, I'll like take you guys into the city, or I'll go to like a hike near me. There's a place called Werribee. It's not really near me, but a place called Werribee Gorge, which is gorge. It's gorgeous. There's like a peak like at one of the tracks, so you can just look out on like this valley. You can see some of the like natural landscape of Australia. We've also got the Great Ocean Road on the south coast, all the way at the bottom of Victoria. So many things to do. Maybe I don't know, I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe I should open a Discord so you guys can like tell me some little things that you might be interested in. Anyway, I think that's everything. Anything else you guys want to mention before I go? If not, I'll see you next time. I'm just about to go, Kev. I was just talking about vertical stream ideas. Maybe like going on a nature hike to Werribee Gorge or somewhere near me, like the Great Ocean Road, which is very famous in Australia. It's on the coast of Victoria. Yeah, just so you guys can kind of see like the eucalypts and the forests, the natural landscape, because it's very weird. It's very different. It almost feels like alien to people. Yeah, I love going on hikes as well, so it would keep me entertained if I go like on solo hikes. I had this like kind of idea. Don't know how you guys feel about it, but sometimes I take myself on dates, like self dates, because that's on self-care. That's on self-care. So like I could take you guys with me and like have a meal, and I could pretend like I have my earbuds in or something and I'm talking to people and just stream myself. I don't know, like it's not like LA where streaming culture is a thing and you see lots of people doing it. So it would be interesting to do that in public here, but we'll see. All right, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for joining, guys. I hope you have a good evening. Have a good rest. Do something nice for yourself this evening. Have a bath. I don't know, put on some candles. Watch a TV show. But yeah, I'll see you next time. I don't know how to end this. I think I just go like tap this cross in the corner up here. Thank you. I'm gonna do some cleaning. I'm gonna adult, be responsible and stuff. Probably need to get some shopping as well. So interesting. All right. I'll talk to you guys next time when I decide to stream. Love y'all. Peace. Peace out. I think this is gonna end the stream, but I don't know. See ya.